Dear students, in the last class we have discussed about the sequence impedance and network of the transmission line. Now we will discuss the second component of the power system, which is the synchronous machine. We will discuss in this class the sequence impedance and sequence network of synchronous machine under unbalanced condition or during the sequence supply, positive, negative or zero sequence supply. So an unloaded synchronous machine which is grounded through a reactor, and the induced EMF is EA, EB, EC are shown here. There is a synchronous machine, there is a impedance ZN, and EA, EB, EC are the induced EMF in each phase. And when a fault take place at the machine terminal, suppose at any terminal IA, IB and IC flow in the lines, whenever the fault involve ground, IN will become IA plus IB plus IC. Otherwise, flows to neutral from ground to ZN. So whenever the fault will occur, suppose at a terminal of A, the fault will occur, then the current, unbalanced line current can be resolved into the symmetrical component IA1, IA2 and IA0. So this is the case. This is the model of an unfaulty system where is no fault is occur. This is in the balanced condition. Current is IA, IB, IC and phase induced EMF EA, EB, EC, and we have assumed that a fault will occur at any terminal of any terminal at phase A or phase B or phase C. In that case, current will become unbalanced or the current will dissolve into three components. In that case, we have to discuss the sequence network of the synchronous machine. So first we will discuss the positive sequence network. In case of the positive sequence network, since a since a synchronous machine is designed with symmetrical winding, it induces EMF of the positive sequence only, is that no negative or zero sequence voltage are induced in it. Basically, whenever the machine will design, it will design on the basis of it will design on the basis of the positive sequence supply only. Just a minute. Yes. Yeah. So whenever the machine will design on the basis of the positive sequence of supply only. Means we have assumed that the supply is positive sequence or phase A, B and C are in this fashion. So whatever you will learn till now in the subject of machine, it is the case of the positive sequence only. So if machine is on the positive sequence case, then it is the same study which you have studied earlier. So in that case, suppose the machine impedance of machine if we discuss, then when the machine carries positive sequence current only, this mode of operation is the balance mode, and the armature reaction field caused by the positive sequence current rotates at synchronous speed in the same direction as the rotor, and it is stationary with respect to the field excitation. Means it is simple basic theory of the synchronous machine. When we provide the supply, then the induced EMF will generate, and one thing is noted here that the induced EMF will be generated only in the case of the positive sequence only. In case of negative or zero sequence supply, no induced EMF will be generated because the machine is designed in such a fashion that if we provide the supply in a manner A, B, C, then the armature reaction will occur, armature reaction will perform, and in that case the stationary, in this case the according to the field excitation, the induced EMF will be generated. And if you want to discuss about the impedance of the machine which will offer, then the machine equivalently offer a direct axis synchronous reactance whose value is reduced from sub-transient reactance to the transient reactance and finally steady state reactance as the case short circuit transient progress in time. Basically, short circuit condition of the machine. This is the we will discuss in separately. Basically, it is the part of balance fault which will occur at the terminal of machine. Then how machine will react and what is the impedance of the machine, what is the impedance will offer by the machine. It should be part of the uh, balance fault, and we will provide, I will provide the separate lecture on that. But in your syllabus this part is available in the, if I will discuss the syllabus, this thing will be given in the case of synchronous machine, which is given as a typical waveform under balanced terminal short circuit condition, steady state, transient, sub-transient, equivalent circuit. Basically, this topic is covered under the fault condition, under the balance fault condition or symmetrical fault condition, but it is given in your separate synchronous machine. So I will left this topic at that time when I will discuss this unit 3, but I will provide the separate lecture on it. And presently just you have to remind it, that the machine will offer three types of reactance whenever a short circuit or three phase fault occur at the machine terminal. From starting at the sudden short circuit for a one cycle of transient, the machine will offer the sub transient reactance which is the lowest one, then the transient reactance which is which is higher than the subtransient reactance, finally steady state reactance. So machine will offer three types of reactance according to the time. Suddenly if occurred, machine will offer less reactance, current will become high, and after that some current will become improved, and finally current will reach at a steady state condition. So we can say xd is greater than xd dash, and xd dash is greater than from the xd double dash. So at this time you have to remind that whenever the positive sequence supply will provided, whenever a sudden short circuit will occur, machine will offer the three times of reactance, so which is the same case in case of the positive sequence supply or sudden short circuit condition. So this study is basically the study of symmetrical fault occurred at the machine terminal and then what will happen to the machine. So you have to remind it that at that time machine will offer three types of reactance. First is the subtransient reactance, after that transient reactance, and finally the steady state reactance. So this will we will again discuss in the another lecture. Second thing, what is in case of negative sequence supply? If the supply is negative sequence, means yes, just a minute. Yes. So one more thing we have discussed here, that in case of the positive sequence supply, if we will discuss the model, suppose then the per phase single phase equivalent model we can write here. The three phase model is like that: EA, EB, EC, induced EMF, Z1, Z1, Z1. Z1 is the positive sequence impedance. IA1, IB1, and IC1 is the positive sequence supply, denoted as the positive sequence supply, which is equal. So it's a single phase model is EA, Z1, and VA1. VA1 is equals to EA minus Z1 into IA1. One thing you have to notate, that induced EMF will come in the picture only in case of the positive sequence supply. Now we will discuss the negative sequence supply. If we provide or we interchange the any two machine phases, the machine will goes in the negative sequence supply. Machine will design in such a way that no induced EMF will be generated in case of negative sequence supply, and With the flow of negative sequence current in the stator, rotating field is created, which is rotate in the opposite direction, so that of the positive sequence, and therefore at a double synchronous speed with respect to rotor, current at double the stator frequency, and therefore induced in the rotor and damper field winding. In sweeping over the rotor surface, the negative sequence MMF is alternatively presented with the reluctance of direct and quadratic axis. This is the theory of machine, but if you are if you not want to go into detail, you have to note that in case of negative sequence supply, the machine will offer quadrature and direct axis reactance, and the negative sequence impedance presented by machine with the consideration of the damper winding is defined as jx2 dash plus xg double dash upon 2, means average of quadrature and direct axis reactance. And another thing you have to note that no induced EMF will be generated in case of the negative sequence supply. So this is the model of the negative sequence supply. No induced EMF is here. Only the only the sequence impedance is Z2, and this is the single phase equivalent model. Now, if we want to discuss the zero sequence supply, if we provide the zero sequence supply to the machine, means all the three phases are co-phasal. Then one thing you have to note further, that no induced EMF will be generated as according to the machine design. And another thing, that whenever the fault will occur, the current in the uh, neutral wire, will become 3Zn into Ia0. Suppose the current is equal in all the three phases, Ia node, Ib node and Ic node. Then the current in the neutral will become 3 Ia node according to the KCL rule. So if we want to make the equivalent model of it, or we can say that the drop in this Zn will become 3Zn into Ia node. So if you want to make the equivalent circuit or single phase equivalent circuit of that, then it is denoted as 3Zn, and Z0Z is the zero sequence impedance of the winding. Then it is the current Ia node. So Va node equal to 3Zn plus Z0, or we can say that the zero sequence impedance of the machine will become 3Zn plus Z0Z. Z0Z is the impedance of the winding, impedance of the each phases, but as the current is co-phasal, so the return path should be from the Zn only, and in that case the current will become 3 Ia node from the neutral winding, which is represented as a 3Zn in the circuit model. So this is the model, or we can say Z0 will become 3Zn plus Z0Z. 3Zn is the neutral impedance plus Z0Z is the winding impedance, and combined of both is known as the zero sequence impedance of the machine. And one thing noted again here, that no induced EMF will be generated here. So this is the positive, negative and zero sequence network of the synchronous machine. Or in case of fault, the machine will offer positive, negative and zero sequence. If you provide the positive, negative, zero sequence supply to the machine will behave like that, or machine characteristic can be divided into the three parts or three circuits, which is represented here. So thank you all, and we will provide another lecture on the short circuit condition or balance fault condition at the machine terminal. And then in that case, what is the synchronous and subtransient reactance, we will discuss in the separate lecture. Thank you all.